Very good morning to all the viewers of Q News English with me, Vijay Rana, from our studios out here in Telangana, Hyderabad. And people, to begin with, we have, it is going to be a short bulletin yet again, and a recording session on top of that. So let's quickly review the headlines for today in our comprehensive paper Shanarthi Telangana, which covers the international news as well. So to start with, when we did see 4 people, they tried to, in fact, a couple of them also entered the parliament and they used the smoke canisters to, perpetrate some terror. But then, they were all captured and they were taken into custody, and couple of more people have now been detained in regards to this case. One is, the mastermind who actually planned and plotted everything. They had their demands that they wanted to put across to the government, but this is not the way. This is not the way you put across your demands to the government by entering the secured premises. And now to which Rahul Gandhi, the opposition has a chance. The session was going on in the parliament and Rahul Gandhi was very much present there. Now he is one of the top leaders from the opposition parties, and he has commented that these youngsters who tried to do this, they did this because of the policies of the government, of the ruling government of BJP. And he says it's because of the unemployment. These are the unemployed youth who took this extreme step. Although, personally speaking, on what my viewpoint on this is, this cannot be the way to express your anger or rage. You cannot hold the entire parliament or the ministers hostage like this. You cannot do this. There is a way to put across your voice, to put across your challenges that you are facing with regards to unemployment. They could have approached Rahul Gandhi, they could have emailed him. He's out there in middle of common man. He's there. Election is also nearing, so this was the best opportunity to make your voices heard through media. We have social media. You could have taken to social media platforms, and the amount of money that you spend, social media platforms are out there for free. So you could have definitely reached the opposition parties to take this issue in the ongoing session, rather than taking the canisters, the smoke canisters, and now you are branded as a terrorist. So the acts that have been, put on them, they are very serious charges, and they did breach the security. Although the security measures, yes, definitely can be questioned and are being questioned by the opposition party as well. So they are also questioning as to how come there was a security breach. It was only a smoke canister, but imagine if had it been a grenade, what would have been the plight of the newly formed building of parliament as well. And what about the minister's security? So there was a major security breach, owing to which they are asking the answers from our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister. They are saying they have time to go to media and express their views, but why don't they come to the parliament and address this issue of security breach? There was a lot of lashing out. The BJP also responded to Rahul Gandhi when he says this, and there was a lot of eruption that happened. Says it was the eruption of an anger long simmering among youth. So that is what he said, to which there was a response also. The BJP dismissed Gandhi's remark, with the IT in charge Amit Malviya asserting Rahul Gandhi never disappoints, always talks trash. For the record, unemployment in India is at 3.2%. So he is citing numbers out there that we have actually addressed unemployment, and Rahul Gandhi's remark is irrelevant. That's what he had to say on this. Also, if we see a total altogether 6 accused held for the security breach, and they will now be grilled, questioned as to what was the motive. And also very important part here for the Congress party, the Bharat Jodo Yatra 2.0 is on the way. So, and at what a timing it is, we have 2024 elections coming up, and before that we will see Rahul Gandhi back in action again. How successful was the Bharat Jodo Yatra 1? You can see the results out there in Telangana, you can see the result in Kerala, you can see the result in Karnataka as well. So, there definitely, and we have the Indian soldiers, and why this photograph out there, because yesterday was the Vijay Divas, so news for Pakistanis, a day for all the Pakistanis. They can never forget this day. Indians might not know why is 16th December so important for us, or why it is called as the Vijay Divas. I would know it because my name is also Vijay. So, it is about 1972 when 72,000 Pakistani soldiers surrendered and Bangladesh was formed. So, that is what Vijay Divas is celebrated for, and that is what they are paying homage to, the ones who laid down their lives from the Indian army. That is what this photograph is representing out there. And also Congress, after a defeat in Madhya Pradesh, they have changed, Kamal Nath will no longer be heading it. Now we have a new face, and the name is going to be, the news says MP, Madhya Pradesh Congress unit gets new president. So, owing to the defeat, he will be replaced by none other than Jeetu Patwari. So, he is the one who is going to take the charge of the forthcoming 2024 elections also, and it will not be Kamal Nath, since it was it was a loss there. And also going to the news, we have these three faces. These gentlemen were they got killed. They were by mistake 3 Israeli hostages were killed. So it was Israeli army who's conducting a massive operation, ground operations as well as air assaults in Gaza, and these were the hostages. These people were the hostages, the young guns from Israel. I can see the happy faces, but they are no longer with us because of the ongoing strike, the ground strike that is happening, the air strike that is happening. They might have been used as shields as well. Anything could have happened. We do not have any idea as to what was the exact scenario, but this is another sad aspect of collateral damage. On one hand, we have thousands and thousands of Palestinian civilians also getting killed. Along with that, we have Israelis also getting killed. So that's the magnitude of the attack from Israel. So they are not going to stop, despite the fact that they had to lose 3 of their hostages, 3 of their own people as well during this battle with Hamas. But on the other hand, the talks are also on. Qatar is playing a role of a mediator out there between Hamas and Israel. So how successful those talks will be, only time can tell, but Israel is hell-bent on making sure Hamas does not exist on the face of earth. Indian Navy to the rescue of Malta vessel. So there was a vessel which was transporting some important material, but then it was about to be, there was an attempt to hijack this vessel. Alarm was raised, and Indian Air Force was the first one to respond, and also the maritime, and this incident happened in the Arabian Sea, hijack attempt, and the Malta flagged vessel carrying 18 crew members. So the distress signal was sent, and the Navy swiftly deployed its patrol aircraft. So that is why, of late we have been seeing that, the Air Force, the Naval Forces and the Army, all 3 of them are being facilitated with the new equipment. Now we have an introduction of Pinaka also. Along with that, around more than 6,000 Pinaka missiles are also rockets are also going to be procured. So that's how strong Indian defense is going to be. Any distress call, we are there to respond and safeguard our seashores, our seas also. Moving on, child marriages continue uh, unabated. So child marriages are still being continued. There was now of late we have seen child marriage. I do not see any incidents of people are sensible and wise, but is that the true story? There is more to it, and one in five girls and about 1 in 6 boys in India are married, and that's the number that we have right now. 1 in 5 girls, that's still on the higher side. That's very much on the higher side for marrying the minors. So this needs to be addressed by the government as the top priority. More programs should be launched for the awareness of common man. We are still not there, although we are aspiring to be amongst the developed countries, but these are the scenarios that we need to address also. And that's a beautiful picture for all those. What a view. Interesting. So that's a glacier out there, 3 of the glaciers, and what you see are as white dots, the glaciers melt, and a part of them also spreads across the seas. So that's what has been captured. Moreover, we have Congress, BRS slug it out in assembly. So as the assembly session is going on, CM Revanth Reddy will not leave any stone unturned to take charge, and he will definitely call out BRS for whatever had happened in the past when they were the ones who were ruling. So we can see KTR versus Revanth Reddy out there, and what exactly happened. Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy unleashed a scathing attack on the former BRS government, accusing it of whitewashing its failures and projecting many achievements in the welfare sector, leading to the overall development of the states. So he says there was a whitewash that was being done. So he is calling out all the development that was done in the state to be whitewashed. And during his comprehensive response to the motion of thanks to the governor's speech on Saturday, Revanth Reddy vehemently criticized the previous government, electing a robust reaction from the opposition benches. Okay, so the opposition also responded. What was the response? Let's see. And he also said BRS attitude did not change. They still have, as far as I have seen, they call it the Dora party, the party of the kings. So that is what probably he is referring to. So let's see what was the response. BRS MLA Rama Rao sought details on how and when these commitments would be fulfilled. So Revanth Reddy has been saying that we will fulfill all the 6 commitments that were given by the Congress party, and now they have started questioning him. It's not been a month also, but they expect all the 6 promises to be fulfilled, 2 of which are already fulfilled, by the way. Revanth Reddy responded vehemently, quipping, "This is what happens when you come from the management quota." So that's a personal attack out there by none other than CM Revanth Reddy, and he says to KTR that you have come in a management quota, to which he says in a retort says you have come from the payment quota. So nobody actually is considering the people of Telangana, who voted, who elected this time Revanth Reddy, or who elected the Congress government. It's the people of Telangana who wanted a change. It was not the management quota, it was not the payment quota, it was the people of Telangana quota. Actually, people of Telangana, majority of them wanted this change, and it happened. And Russia-Ukraine exchange drone attacks. So Russia, the tale continues out there. We saw recently a funding was, European Union was supposed to fund more than $50 billion, 54 if I'm not wrong, yes, $54.5 billion to Ukraine. Now what would Ukraine do with $54.5 billion? They would want more arsenal, they will procure more, missiles, they will procure more drones to attack Russia or to defend themselves, either ways. So that is going on right there between Russia and Ukraine, and both of them claim that there are more than 30 drones that were, it was a drone attack that was being conducted, and both the countries claim they actually gunned down or they defended these attacks. So the battle still, or the war still continues. It's a war between two countries. It's a battle between Hamas and Israel out there. So both the countries, the battle still continues, and Pakistan, our neighboring country out there, is trying to go for artificial rain. There is a lot of the fog situation out there, or the smoke, so to say. It's winters already, so they are conducting artificial rain to get rid of the smog. And who is facilitating that? UAE, United Arab Emirates. With help of UAE, they have taken this step. They do not have the bandwidth to do this. We got this done in Delhi. We did not need any support. Our government of one union territory can also do this, but they need a country. They need the entire United Arab Emirates, UAE, to do this. On the other hand, India and Oman to expand ties. Now, this is a significant move out there, because Oman also happens to be one of the Muslim nations, and look at the warm welcome that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, representing India, gets out there. So that's another feather in the cap for the Indians. Indian women clinch historic win, and how much? 347 runs victory for the Indian women cricket team out there. And also representing India is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's see, there was a comment section also by Amit Shah, and he has said, PM worked to secure India by carrying out surgical strikes on Pakistan, and realized the incomplete dream of abrogation of Article 370 that was still prevailing in Jammu and Kashmir, giving it some special rights, and undertook that those rights also included a separate flag and a separate parliament for them. Now everything has been abrogated. And also the construction of Lord Ram temple in Ayodhya, and took India to the moon. So that he's talking about the Chandrayaan mission, and he's also attributing its success to the success of BJP. Also, and led to the highest industrial development since independence. So these are the bullet points that he has captured in his tweets. And also, let's see what Mallikarjun Kharge has to say. Due to continuous misgovernance of BJP's government in Gujarat, the issue remains the same: unemployment, inflation, economic inequality. The Congress, with a positive agenda, will strengthen the organization for the fresh challenges ahead. Now, it's about the forthcoming elections, and I doubt if, Congress is gaining popularity. They are gaining now, we just saw the elections recently held on 3rd of December. The results were out on 3rd December. Now, Congress did, they did manage to secure Telangana. They have the CM out there in Karnataka is also from Congress. So a lot of other states are also joining hands. Himachal Pradesh on one side. Now, will that impact? Will Congress have a better impact, or will they be able to challenge the Modi wave? In Gujarat, I really doubt that, because Modi happens to be from Gujarat. Amit Shah is also from Gujarat. The most prominent faces of the ruling party hail from Gujarat, and it is very difficult to defeat them in Gujarat. That's their own territory. So that is what Mallikarjun Kharge is sounding confident of. And Bhajan Lal Sharma, the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, a new face, and our government is committed to ensuring the upliftment of women and welfare of the poor. Women's safety, zero corruption, and welfare of the poor will be our top priorities. The promises made by the BJP in the BJP manifesto, prepared after taking suggestions from the people, will be implemented. So both the CMs, be it from BJP or be it from Congress, both of them are committed right now to follow the manifesto and implement the guarantees that have been, of late, I never saw the term guarantees earlier, but of late this has become a trend. Every party has a set of guarantees for the common man, and how effective these guarantees are, how, we will see in due course of time. Let me just go and inspect each guarantee in each state by different governments, be it BJP ruled state, or be it a union territory, or be it a Congress ruled state, or any other party ruled state. So we need to do a deep dive analysis, and only then we will have a clear picture as to how many these these guarantees have been actually implemented. Only time will tell, and for now it's time for me to sign off. Thank you so much and enjoy your Sunday. This is Vijay Rana signing off. Jai Hind.